Hello, Jen Gilchrist here. Happy to be back with a weekly Oracle card reading to help you align with your higher path, your purpose, and really just work with the energies of this week so that you can manifest more quickly and easily with more joy and all the fun things. So today I'm going to be working with the Archangel Oracle card deck from Diana Cooper. I actually really like Diana Cooper, but this deck is new to me, so I'm excited to work with it a bit. And then I have the Rose Oracle deck with Rebecca Campbell. And we're going to just go ahead and begin very quickly. I do want to just give a quick shout out to those that are signed up. We are kicking off the 4-day Masterclass series. This is a completely free series that could easily be charged for, where we learn to amplify your clairvoyant channeling and healing abilities. It's a lot of amazing transformation. So if you're new on your spiritual awakening journey, or if you've been on it for a while and already feel you're intuitive, this can really support you take your gifts to the next level. There's a lot of healing and miracles that happen for everyone each time I run this course live. So if you haven't signed up, I'll put that information in the chat and I can share a little bit more about it at the end as well. So let's go ahead and start with this week, the week of the 10th through 16th. How can we really align with our higher opportunities? Okay, so we starts with the first card. This is funny because when I first looked at the deck earlier, before I hit record, this is the card that popped up and I thought, how perfect. So I guess this was meant for all of us. It says, Archangel Faith. With faith, you are invincible. Believe in yourself. Just breathe that in, breathe that in, believe in yourself, have confidence. This is really your spiritual support team coming through and just saying you already have, you are inherently worthy. You have everything you need. Have faith in yourself, have faith in the process. Trust yourself as well. And it also feels like inviting in your spiritual support team. This is like looking at what I'm just seeing intuitively, because I tend to read intuitively. I just see that connection. Like this could represent your higher self. It could represent God, source, universe, right? But either way, this is about looking towards your larger truth of who you are, your higher self being. You have a lot of information, a lot more than our human minds often give us credit for, right? And that's our human self is part of us. But just, I feel like don't allow your monkey mind, don't allow your fears and doubts or woundings or past disappointments, any of that to really filter what it is you're creating. You have everything you need to create exactly what you want. So have faith, believe in yourself. Really just embrace that confidence and really lean into and ask for the support of your spiritual support team, your angels and guides. The next card is Archangel Raphael. Be fair in all situations, resolve conflict. So what I'm looking at this card intuitively and I'm seeing like balance and harmony. So a couple things comes to mind. First and foremost, just on an astrological level, we have just completed the Mercury retrograde. At this point, we're moving in. There's other planets retrograde. We're moving into an eclipse season. So I feel like we've just sort of been in this incubation bubble of pulling things and bubbling things up to the surface for us to recognize that are not really part of our higher path, right? Things that we need to resolve, release, let go of, balance karmically, whatever that might be, whether it's our own mindset. This does specifically say with others. So you might have been getting a lot of teachers. I like to say sometimes, people that we need to forgive or have conflicts with, they can be the biggest teachers for us. They can really be the support for us to have that opportunity of growth. So really lean into whatever situation it is. Hand it over to the universe, to source, to God, just invite in that spiritual support for resolution. And then within yourself, really lean into what is it that I need to do here? What is the silver lining for me? What is the opportunity of growth? And it just feels like when you do that, you will feel more balanced and harmonized. And that will actually free up a lot of space for you to create. So it feels like you've been asking for something. You're kind of, maybe it's not quite manifested yet, you're wobbling a little bit, right? And the way to get it to come into fruition is to just really recognize what lessons are at hand. How can you heed the call? How can you take power back? And in that opportunity, you dissolve the things that are holding you back and you align more with the energy of receiving what you're asking for. So this is interesting. Let's see. This I accidentally, well, this was 2 cards came out and it was perfect because one of them was just the instruction guide. Healing is happening. Right? Healing is happening. You are not broken. Trust the process. It is safe to soften. Right? So this kind of feels very much like there could be things showing up, right, in the field that could be challenging, could be a little overwhelming, in fact. So this is about trusting yourself, trusting the process, and really see this as an opportunity of growth. Anytime we ask for desire, which as conscious creators, or even unconsciously, we're always manifesting, whether we realize it or not, we're always attracting into our experience through our vibration, through our thoughts, through our minds, our actions. And so this is just letting you know that you're in a time of healing, you're in a time of up leveling. All of these things have to come up to the surface in order to really align with your next level. And so just trust the process. Healing is happening. Open up and surrender. So this is really about, I think, allowing yourself to also to release, to heal, to let go, to receive, right? To receive that. And that'll just usher in that surrender and trust, although it can sometimes feel a little bit vulnerable, like releasing that defensiveness or releasing the need to control and just allowing the healing to occur and allowing yourself to be supported in that moment. You're able to birth something new that will feel so much more aligned for you, so much more abundant, and bring that joy and that fulfillment back into your experience. I feel called to pull one more card, actually, and it's Archangel Raphael. Give and receive love, obey the spiritual laws. Well, we just kind of spoke to that, right? So this is about balancing your giving and receiving and getting back into harmony with yourself and with life and with those around you. This doesn't mean that we accept toxic behavior, of course, by any means. However, it is about looking at what is our part within this. How do we resolve and release this? And if there is some areas where we can be more open to bringing that balance of giving and receiving, to do so. I love it. And I think there is an old parable about the wolves. I can't quite remember it in this moment. Somebody probably knows that listens to us, though. It's a really powerful little tale, right? A spiritual truth tale about two wolves. If I could think of it, I'll post it in the comments. But anyhow, tune into that, balance that giving and receiving. And that looks like that'll help you open up to actually align with manifesting what you're desiring. So I love that for this week. It's a great, sometimes validation when we need it. You know, when things are a little bit intense or overwhelming, then this is just a perfect sign that you are also not alone. So inviting in that spiritual support. For those of you that feel called, this is a perfect opportunity. We are doing a powerful activation shift. We had last time, thousands of people signed up, many comments of people saying how life-changing this free Masterclass series was for them. I have many students that have gone through my high-level certification courses, come back and do it because each time it meets them in a new space. Everybody that comes brings new energy, new questions, new healing out of me to share with you, as I'm always working with the energy of the current group container and really reading the energy for those who will be watching, whether it's live or replay. So if you sign up, you'll have the entire month of October in real time to go over the videos, to go over the teachings. I will be active in my Facebook group for Q&A questions. If you don't do Facebook, we have Zoom links that you'll be receiving. And I promise you that you're going to learn, heal, grow, and align at that next level in a big way. So I look forward to seeing you there. If that resonates for you, day one, we talk about communicating with your angels and spirit team. We do an attune activation to help you recognize your guides more easily and communicate more easily. Day two, we work with energetic boundaries for the highly sensitive empathic person to not feel overwhelmed, to recognize their own energy from others, and to activate your innate healing abilities, which is a powerful thing to do for yourself and maybe and awaken that healer within if you feel called to be of service in the world. And then day three is about your clairvoyant center, about opening up to being able to see spiritual truth. And then day four is about your channeling abilities, how that works. You'll also be having a live light language channeling from me for the group. That is going to be very powerful and healing. So there's much more to come with that. If that sounds exciting to you, check the details, join us. I can't wait to see you there. We kick off today. All right. Bye for now.